taking calls at 617-830-4750. We are very, very close to Tuesday's presidential elections, but we'll answer questions about anything that's on your mind. Who's joining me next?
Oh, is this David?
This is David. Are you David, or is your name also David?
Oh, no, I was on the line for a while, so I wasn't sure if that was an automated message.
Oh, sorry, no, this is me. You're live. What's your name?
Daniel.
Daniel, okay. What's up, Daniel? What can we do for you?
Hi, I'm from Canada. Just added information there.
Nice, thank you.
I'm kind of new to the alternative news sort of thing, and I guess I started watching TYT a few years ago, and then I heard about Dave Rubin, and then that's how I found out about you.
Okay.
I guess I have two questions. I know that there was some kind of feud between TYT and Sam Harris, and then Sam Harris and then Abby Martin. I was just curious to hear your opinions about TYT and Sam Harris and Abby Martin, like the three independently, I guess, or if you know anything about the feud.
I know nothing about it. No, I mean, I guess I'll tell you what I know, and I don't think it's really much of a secret. I know Dave Rubin. Dave Rubin's a friend of mine, and we speak every once in a while, every few months or something like that. He left TYT at some point. I don't even know. I guess it must have been about a year and a half ago or 2 years ago at this point. I'm not even totally sure. As far as a feud goes, I don't know much about it. And then the Abby Martin thing, I know nothing about that. There's some feud between Abby and TYT?
Oh, not TYT, her and Sam Harris, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I mean, I think maybe her views don't align with his, but to call it a feud, I don't know. I wish I was more informed about this. I mean, it sounds fascinating, I'll tell you, but I just know very little about
it. Well, maybe I shouldn't use... Yeah, sorry, maybe I shouldn't use the word feud. I just know that they were both on Joe Rogan, and they were... Abby Martin was on Joe Rogan, and she was just basically... You can find all this on YouTube. That's pretty much where I watch everything.
Okay.
So Abby Martin was on Joe Rogan, and she was talking about, I think something about the Iraq War, and they had disagreement about the number of deaths in the Middle East. I think she was saying that there was 2 million deaths in the Middle East caused by the Iraq War, and Sam Harris was saying that number is ridiculous, and that there's only 200,000 in total from...
Okay. Were they on together, or this was separate interviews with Joe?
This was separate.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Abby Martin was on first, and she was also talking about Sam Harris during the first interview, and then Sam Harris came on after. But
I gotcha.
I just really didn't. Yeah, and I don't know. I'm not super knowledgeable or I guess educated, so I was just curious on what you thought about them. What do you think about Sam Harris and Abby Martin?
Okay, so, I mean, I know Abby personally, and she could not be nicer politically. We probably have disagreements on the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, and I would guess maybe on some other issues. I don't really know. I've not really talked politics with her. When we hung out, there was very little political discussion that came up. Sam Harris, I don't know. He says things that I agree with, and he says things that I don't agree with. And I'm not a Sam Harris hater by any means. I know that there maybe are people who want me to slam Sam Harris and say that he's just objectively a terrible person and blah blah blah. That's not what I think. So I wouldn't say anything like that. But I'll check out the interviews you're talking about. I haven't seen any of them, and it sounds interesting if nothing else.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, am I talking too much, or is there a time frame for each caller sort of thing?
We're 5 seconds from the time limit, so I'm going to thank you for the call and move on, but I really appreciate it. I think you talked the exact right amount. You were clear, you were precise, and I really appreciate your questions. Thank you.